All right. Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing? Let's get this fired up and stuff. All right. Welcome to the live stream. Randy, what's going on? Good to see you, my sister. Hope you had a great weekend. You're the first one in. Katie, my dear, how you doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Good to see you here. Summer the Plum, welcome to the live stream. Julie Bow, what's going on, my dear? Good to see you. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Cheryl Catling, welcome. Money Bear, welcome. Hello, Julie Bow. Marcy Segal, welcome, Marcy. Good to see you here. Hello to you too, Katie. Hannah Haynes, Mandy, welcome, welcome. Jeremy DeGraw, welcome to the live stream. Elizabeth, is it Blanc? Welcome to the Sunday live stream. Al Marston, welcome to the stream, my friend. Sherry Knowles, welcome. Stephanie, welcome. If any of you are showing up for the first time and you're wondering who the hell I am, what's going on here, and what this is all about, I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for vampy cyber metal band I Bleed Mercury out of Salt Lake City. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and a dash of David Bowie, you will love I Bleed Mercury. You can check out our music on all music streaming platforms. We live stream here on TikTok and simultaneously on YouTube every Sunday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. We don't do a whole lot of live or live promotion. We don't do a whole lot of promotion for our band. This is really just a place to hang out, like-minded souls, the spooky kids. Hang out, have a good time, share a few laughs, decompress after the bullshit of the week, and have a good time. We keep it positive. We don't get into too spicy of topics and stuff. Blue Eyes, what's going on, baby Blue Eyes? Good to see you in the live stream. Katie says, how are you? Katie, I am doing fantastic. OG member of the I Bleed Mercury Coven. Katie, I'm doing great. I hope the very same for you. Mama for Life, thank you for the likes. Much appreciated. Kelly, welcome to the stream. Happy. What a great handle that is. I'm just happy. Are you naturally happy or happy with the assistance of pharmaceuticals? Carter's Painting, welcome to the live stream. Crazy Karen, welcome. Good to have you here. Mama Bear for Life, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate that. Very grateful that we're doing anything here that you good people feel is worthy of your time. One of my favorite quotes is, do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of. Every moment is flying by and you'll never get it back. And I'm very grateful for your time, the time that you spend with us, hanging out on the live stream, checking out our music, buying our merch. Truly appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Philly, welcome to the live stream. Philly Fire 182, welcome. Is it Jai Eyes, please help me out here. For those of you who have been here, many of you for the last few years now know that I am terrible with names. So if I mispronounce your name, if I completely butcher it, let me know. Scott P, welcome to the live stream. Julie Bow says, hope you are well, my beautiful angel. Julie Bow, I am doing fantastic. It was a ridiculously busy week. It was, yeah, it was, I, I, I ran my ass off for 7 days straight, 7 nights straight, actually, because I sleep during the day. That's not actually a trope. I really do sleep during the day. Um, Sheila McPeak says, hello, finally found you. Sheila, good to have you here, my dear. Hope you had a great weekend. Rob Atwood, welcome to the live stream. My brother Bat Anonymous says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you and Mrs. Bat. Thank you so much, my friend. Rob Atwood says, hello from Boston. Rob, thank you so much, my friend. Truly appreciate that. I would love to see Boston. How's the weather here? How's the weather there? It finally started warming up here in Salt Lake. I hate the cold weather. Winter is beautiful, but being out in it, driving in it, is not fun. Cat Dog Gang, good to see you here again, my dear. She says, hello, good afternoon. Hello, and good afternoon to you too, Cat Dog Gang. Another longtime supporter, OG member of the I Bleed Mercury Coven. Guys, if you feel that you may be one of us and you like what you see, you're picking up what we're putting down, we'd love to have you be a part of our private Discord. If you're interested, you can send me or Tej a private DM here on TikTok, and we'll get you squared away with a link. That Anonymous says, better happiness through science. Please clarify, because the way my mind works, where I'm going with that, yeah. Chemicals relate to science, right? Cat Dog Gang says, are you solo today? I am. Father Demori is dealing with some personal issues, and I'm not sure when he'll be back. He's not leaving I Bleed Mercury. He's just got some things going on in life now that require his attention. He should be back soon. Sheila says, hello, how are you? Do hope you had a productive week. Sheila, thank you so much. It was busy as hell, and I would say productive. Unico, good to see you here again, my dear. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Unico says, hello, blessed day. Right back at you, Unico. Thank you so much. Rob Atwood says, 90 degrees and no clouds. That is beautiful. That's what I like. Clear, starry, warm summer nights for me. Renee Hoyle Perry says, hello from North Carolina. Renee, thank you so much, and welcome, North Carolina in the house. Katie, who hails from the UK, says, an old profile pic of yours came up on my Facebook the other day. I won't say the name of it or anything, but it was interesting. Really? Well, I'm curious. Bat Anonymous says, yes, chemicals relate to science, LOL. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but per the algorithm, I'll just avoid that topic. Katie says, I am better at science now than I was at school. I think that's true for a lot of folks. You don't pay attention in school, but a little later you learn enough about science to engage in some interesting projects. I'll just leave it at that. Unico says, thunderstorms here in Gulfport, Mississippi. Stay safe, Unico. Gosh, there were some vicious storms last week. Absolutely horrible. And it's unfortunate, because I would love to live in one of the southern states, because winter just kills me. Cat Dog Gang, thank you for the likes. Hot Dog 09, welcome to the live stream. Katie says, I can't say the name of the profile, but I wonder why it came up on the people I may know. Was cool. May have been from an old life that I had to abandon. That's why I refer to these as an unsolicited gift. Unsolicited mean I didn't ask for it and maybe didn't want it, but like the kids say these days, it is what it is. Tiff says uh, TWE had three tornadoes at the same time here in West Texas. That's awful. And I would love to live in Texas, but I don't know how you guys deal with tornadoes. Seriously, what's the uh, maybe it's just a media thing. You know, the media is their bread and butter is bloodshed and disaster. Um, maybe it's less common than the media portrays. I don't know, but it would seem to be a challenge to have to live in Texas and deal with the tornadoes. Unico says, no, you don't want to. LOL. Our winters with humidity freeze you to the bone. And I can't stand being cold. Hate cold weather. I can endure it. I can endure sub-zero temperatures. Uh, no problem. Physically, it's a mental thing. It's so uncomfortable. Juggalo says, sup? What's going on, Juggalo? Got the Juggalo family in the house. All are welcome here. Katie says, yes, it was, but it's cool. I still love you even more now. Katie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That life is long behind me, though. Joel St. Joel, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Much appreciated. Unico says, take shelter and pray, depending on the size. Wow. What a that's a sobering reality to have to live with. Um, Unico, you have my respect, and just please stay safe. I want you all to stay safe. In as much as it's possible in a dangerous world. Tiff says we usually don't get tornadoes, which was weird. So is it just the geography where you're at? I imagine it's got that geography to some degree has to play into it. Of course, there's many people these days who are saying that the government is manipulating weather, which actually has been going on for many decades. But technology only moves in one direction, up. And the more powerful the toys become, the more the kids play. Just my vape, guys. Like to do it off screen. Julie Bo says, I've got six more chapters before the second book is nearly finished. Excellent. And I'll message you on Instagram. Please do. What you sent me is awesome. You're really onto something, Julie Bo. Keep it up. Katie says, UK winters make you so cold you don't want to move and you can literally see your breath indoors. Yeah, that's horrible. It's like having the heating indoors is too expensive. That is so wretched. Oh my gosh. I want to see the UK, but I'm definitely only going to go in the summer. Briley says, yo, happy to be here again. Happy Sunday fun day. Briley, thank you so much. Good to see you here again, my friend. Hope you had a great weekend. Katie says, I much prefer the look you have now. I appreciate that, Katie. Usually, if and when I have to move around through society, I do so very quietly on the DL, you might say. You could be standing next to me and you wouldn't even know it. And that's the truth. Tiff says harp. That's right. I mean, they've been seeding clouds going back to the 1940s or earlier. Uh, But yeah, heart is a thing. Katie says, your beard grew back quickly, as it does. Just squeezes right out of me. Unico says, I love that explanation. More powerful the toys become, the more the kids want to play. So true. Yep. I mean, you don't spend multiple billions of dollars on research and development to just have something sit in a hangar. Rebecca, what's going on, Rebecca? Rebecca Sue Robinson says, hey, it's my favorite vampire. Welcome, Rebecca. Hope you had a great weekend. Good to see you here. Julie Bo says, I will show you one book and second all in one for you, my beautiful, and I will try and put pics up too. Please do. I would devour that. F. Joel LGB Biden says, ha ha ha, pathetic. Um, I'll just call you F. Joe Biden. How about that? That's probably more appropriate. F. Joe Biden, I think you may be reading me wrong. Laughably wrong. You got me pegged completely wrong, my friend, but welcome just the same. I am not who and what you think I am. I assure you. Uh, Katie says, maybe so, but don't you dare stand next to me and don't tell me, ha, I'd be very upset. LOL. All right, maybe. F. Joe Biden says, broke boy. Well, again, my friend, I think you're drawing, in fact, I know you're drawing conclusions about me that could not be further off the mark. My tax bill last year was more than many of you make in a year. So I am definitely not broke. In fact, my friends, money comes with problems. Comes with problems you couldn't imagine. I would definitely not trade it for poverty ever because I spent my early years in poverty. Well, I lived in poverty for a long time, but I don't recommend it. But to think that money is going to transform you or your life is not true. It may transform you depending on what kind of person you already are. Me, I am a free market, individual liberty loving, minimal government kind of guy. And I have acquired some nice things in my life that my hard, relentless work has afforded me. But I will tell you that those things are, it's almost disappointing when you get some of those things and you think in your delusion when you're poor, if when I have this or when I have that, everything's going to be amazing. It doesn't work that way. Those things are just things. Um, I recently bought a car that I've wanted for a long time, a 97 Trans Am WS6. And it's cool, it's beautiful, it's awesome, but it's just a car. I have, you guys have no clue, I have a shoe collection of very expensive shoes. Actually, like 23, 24 pair. I have a millionaire shoe collection, and they're just shoes. They're just things. They won't change you. And if you have a propensity for being an asshole, money is just likely going to make you a bigger asshole. Anyway, rant over. Unico says, dang, battery is dying. Wish I can stay longer. Loves. Unico, no worries, my dear. You please stay safe, please. Katie says, his mom's pathetic. Don't worry. That's what your mom said. Rebecca says, I had somewhat of a good weekend, been having a lot of headaches. Rebecca, that is awful. If you need to bug out, take some medicine and lay down. That is totally fine. Vampire Queen, what's going on, my dear? Good to see you here. I'm wondering, Vampire Queen, if you got the link for the Discord. Anne Laverne, I hope I'm not mispronouncing your handle. Thank you so much for the follow, Anne. Truly appreciate that. Lonely Forever says, wow, that is not an uncommon sentiment in these live streams. Uh, C. Della Morte 2012 says, what do you do for a living? I do all kinds of stuff. Sales and marketing, promotion. I also am a field supervisor for a company that provides security services to the state. So I herd cats and try to keep those cats from doing anything that's going to upset our client, which in my case is the state of Utah. Katie says, and also sometimes it's the poorest are the most generous. I know a lot of people like to believe that. Sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not. I know of a lot of greedy poor people, and greed by itself does not offend me. Greed by itself does not offend me. Greed is merely wanting more than you have. And let's say you have an entrepreneur that has an idea for a business and decides to engage in all of the hard work, the countless sleepless nights, the investing um, of time, money, and resources to make that business a success because that person has a dream of a better lifestyle. I don't see that as a bad thing. And in fact, I see entrepreneurs as the lifeblood of the economy. So, sometimes um, a lot of these platitudes that we spit out are little more than bits of bumper sticker wisdom. Um, there's exceptions, but Katie, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. I know of, most of the wealthy people that I know are very generous, and I mean, take take me for instance. My tax bill last year was ridiculous. That is money that I gave to the government in hopes that they're going to do good things with it. Now, I don't think they will. I know they won't. But anyway, I digress. Yes, I know a lot of very generous, wealthy people. Sheila says money can't buy you happiness. That is true. It helps. It helps because being poor sucks. Lonely Forever, thank you so much for the follow. Vampire Queen says, I agree, and yes, I did. Vampire Queen, good. Do you have any issues or any trouble with that? Let me know. Rebecca says, okay, I will. Much love. All right, Rebecca, I hope you're feeling well soon. Thank you for stopping by. Katie says, I just got a new phone and can't remember the password for Discord and for the email link. Katie. All right, I'll get you squared away if you need another link to the Discord. Vampire Queen says, my name on there is Ghost Anna. Excellent. I'll jump in and give you a shout out. Rochelle, what's going on, Rochelle? Good to see you here. Another sister from another mister says, how you deal? How are you? Love you. Right back at you, Rochelle. Love you and family as well. Hope you had a great weekend. Good to see you here, my dear. I was just going through the pictures from last year's meetup and stopped on the picture that you and I took in front of the hotel. Good times. Katie says, oh, I can imagine you're a very generous person. Sometimes you're too kind for your own good. That is true. That is something that I have been guilty of. Rocio Ridgway, welcome. Kenny Sinatra, welcome. But I have also been a selfish prick, probably more so than I've been generous, truth be told. Donna, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you here. Rhonda Hodges, welcome to the live stream. All right. I can take a breath. My hair is ferociously in my face today. I think I'm going to shave my head. Vampire Queen says, "Oh no. What's wrong?" Oh, I get you. Vampire Queen says, "I like your hair." I have shaved my head before. Nowadays, I would be accused of being a vampire skinhead. Not that I care so much about what people accuse me of. Rochelle says, "Aw, yeah, I love that pick and definitely was good times." Yeah, it was. I think we're aiming for late August for this year's meetup. Rachel Washburn, welcome to the live stream. Gabatron says hello. Hello, Gabatron. Good to see you here, my friend. Hope you had an amazing weekend as well. Good to see you here, my friend. Blanca Vesa, welcome, my dear. Welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you with us. Gabatron, I just have to say, I love your handle pick. The Joker with almost looks like Lokes. Are those Lokes? You guys remember Lokes? Lokes sunglasses? Katie says, "I'm checking prices for plane tickets to save up and come." And we would love to have you here. Scott Rabon, welcome to the live stream. Pam, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure having you with us. Michelle, welcome. Pleasure to have you here. Hope you had a great weekend. Enter Sandman, welcome to the live stream. Catherine King, welcome. For those of you who are showing up for the first time, Job, welcome. And you're wondering what the hell is going on here? What did I stumble onto? Jody Wybell, Tara Blazier, welcome to the live stream. Well, let me tell you, I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for vampy cyber metal band I Bleed Mercury from Salt Lake City. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and a dash of David Bowie, you will love I Bleed Mercury. You can check out our music on all music streaming platforms. We live stream here every Sunday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. We don't do a whole lot of self promotion here. This is just a chance for the spooky kids to get together, hang out, share a few laughs, good times, good vibes, positivity, decompress after the crap from the weekend, and that's that. Scott Raban 275 says, "What the hell?" Gabatron says, "It's been great. Better now that I caught you guys on. Thank you. It's my face with my GTA makeup on, and you're right, some lokes. Ha! I knew it. Gosh, it's crazy how far back those go. The whole, I don't know if it's a trend, more part of a culture wearing lokes. Gosh, the kids were wearing those in Los Angeles back in the early 80s, if I remember correctly. Jody Wybell, thank you so much for the follow. Deb, welcome to the live stream. Brashley, welcome. Rochelle says, "Where is Padre? He's got some personal family issues that he's dealing with. He should be back soon. I don't have an exact ETA. He is still here, part of the IBM family. He just got some family things to take care of." Unico, welcome back. Lonely Forever says, "I feel like any good fad will repeat though." It does seem to be that way, doesn't it? It sure does. I think many of us remember in the late 90s, early 2000s, bell bottoms came back. Everybody was wearing bell bottoms. Of course, they were also wearing those ridiculous Jinko pants. Remember those? So, yeah, some trends do seem to make a comeback. I always felt that grunge, remember grunge from the early to mid 90s? Um, I always felt that was a resurgence of classic rock, but grungier. You know the trend I would like to see come back? You're all going to laugh. I don't even care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I think mullets were cool. There you go. Mullets should make a comeback. Just my opinion. Gabatron says, tell him we said hi. Gabatron, I will do so. Y'all remember David from The Lost Boys? He was rocking a mullet. It was a handsome vampire. Unico says, okay, I got my phone over 15%. Well, Gabatron, are you having a laugh over the mullet, the comeback of the mullet, or Jinkos? Lonely Forever says, I remember the Jinkos for sure. I remember a few years ago, the company tried getting them to kind of take hold again in the world, but I don't think it happened. Gavatron says mullets never went away. I never see them. I really don't. Katie says my grunge side is coming back. I used to be into Slipknot, Limp Bizkit, Mad. Lonely Forever says mullets are making a comeback. Really? Seriously? No, I'm not even kidding. That's true. I did not know that. That's cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah for the mullet. Danny Bloodrose, what a handle, says mullets are still a thing. They just have different types now. Sheila says mullets still popular. Interesting. I really, I had no idea. I have a interesting life. I'm like an active hermit. I'm the cockroach snaking its way through society unnoticed. And maybe I'm not paying enough attention. Unico says, so not into mullets. I thought they were great. Lonely Forever says facts. I think they're cool. I like them. Even the Jinkos were okay if they were somewhat tame, but many of them were just outlandish. Like wearing two denim trash bags on your legs. Gabatron says I grew up with new metal, so we got all the crazy clothes, trip pants. I remember those chains, zippers galore. Gabatron says this is the mullet live stream now, laughing my ass off. Hell yeah, mullet stream, vampire mullet stream. Lonely Forever says the country genre made them come back. Really interesting. Yeah, I know a lot of cowboys were wearing them too. But back in the day, I remember a lot of rockers had them, especially musicians in the speed metal, thrash metal scene. Roxymo, what's going on, Roxymo? Good to see you here, my friend. Hope you had a great weekend. Katie says, me and my friends I see every day listen to a lot of metal. We love AC/DC, Rob Zombie, Static X, etc. Well, you have good taste. Roxymo says, hope everyone's doing well. Great to see everyone. Likewise, Roxymo. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Alrighty. See, I am curious about something. Check comments over here on YouTube. Small and Mighty says, hello, hello, Small and Mighty. Welcome to the live stream. It is a pleasure. Angela Crane says, hello, my friend from Pennsylvania. Thank you, Angela. Pleasure to have you here on the live stream. Trying to be better about responding to YouTube comments. Let's see. Mullet, come back. Damn, that's right. I'm going to burn up into ash right now. The massive mullet moment. This is from The Guardian. The massive mullet moment. Why? Oh, come on. Pop up. Why the world's hair is all business in the front, party in the back. Interesting. Very interesting. Catch up on comments here on the shit talks. Roxy Mo says, was a bit upset earlier, watched an episode of Doctor Who and feel better now. Imagine if that's all it took for the world to be healed. I fear, though, that's not possible. You humans are more bloodthirsty than vampires. Nobody really wants peace. People say that, but it's not true. It's a lie. People are bloodthirsty. They want bloodshed. Nobody wants reconciliation, which is sad. I see dark times ahead. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. Unico says, how is the music coming? Great. We really just need to fund the next release. Probably my guess would be next month that we go to record. It is not cheap. $1,000 minimum to record a song. And then the cost of promotion after. Running this band, funding this project is extremely expensive. But to answer your question soon, I can't wait for you guys to hear it. Twisted Vampirus says, hey DL and all the fam, welcome Twisted Vampirus. It is a pleasure to have you here. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Great having you in the live stream. Mama Christie, I love and adore you so much. Let's see if I have another one here. All right, so Mama Christie, this was the sticker, one of many that you had printed up and sent to us, that I was going to put on my car. It is a red Trans Am, meaning it is invisible on the car. Oh well. Gabatron says, be right back. Little one found out I'm hiding in my office. Just see her tiny fingers under the door. That is so adorable. That is so cute. Yeah, man, go ahead. Take care of your little girl. Sheila says, LOL, that was me, small and mighty. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Siggy, my Siggy. She says, my sire, it's always good to see you. Likewise, Siggy. My dear Siggy, it is great to have you here, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Siggy is another OG member of the I Bleed Mercury Coven. Philip Walker says, now that I'm 55, I'm starting to get the George Carlin look. I wish I could grow a mullet. You know, it's funny you mentioned George Carlin. I just earlier this past week I watched one of his HBO specials, and trying to remember which one it was. He was ferocious, was pissed off at everyone and everything. It may have been You Are All Diseased. Anyway, it's crazy. I mean, he passed away in 2008, 15 years ago. That just blows my mind. Twisted Vampirus, thank you for sharing the live stream. Unico says, that's exciting to hear you going into recording. I can only imagine what the cost is like. It's ridiculous. It sucks. Philip says, but I will always be a metalhead. Metal for life. Twisted Vampire says, LOL, sorry, should have said I was formerly Vampy Becky. Ah, okay. I gotcha. What do you prefer? What do you prefer I call you, my dear? You tell me. Let me know, and that is what I will call you. Anhi, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to see you here again, my friend. Anhi says, oh my gosh, hello, how are you? How is everyone? Doing fantastic. It's been a minute. How the hell are you? What have you been up to? Mama Christie says, oh no, I'll make it a white one. And I was so looking forward to it too. And I held it up to the bumper and I was like, yeah, this is absolutely not going to, it's going to be invisible. And it's the same color red as my car. I could put this on, because I have two other cars. I could put this on the black Nissan or the silver Blazer. Yeah, I'll do that. Why did I not think to do that? Well, probably because I don't drive those cars very much. I drive the Nissan a lot, and I drive the Firebird some when the weather's good. Tej, my dear Tej, how are you doing? For those of you who are here for the first time, Tej pretty much helps us run shit behind the curtain. Single-handedly built our Discord from nothing, and she is my beautiful adopted daughter, and I love her so much. Katie says, the beautiful Tej is here. Vampy Becky, gotcha. Consider it done. Catherine King Wise, you can listen to our music on all music streaming platforms at Deezer, Apple, Amazon, Spotify, you name it. YouTube even. And guys, if you're so inclined, go ahead and go give us a follow on our YouTube page. That's I Bleed Mercury Official. And he says, I'm doing great. Glad you are too. Just got back from a drag brunch, tucking into bed for a nap now. I would love to take a nap. Prior to this live stream, I was wrapping up a 17-hour stretch. It was brutal. Tej says would look better on black. Yeah, I think I'll put this on the Nissan. But on the Firebird, it's invisible. And I wanted to put it on the Firebird. Red 40 says, what are the chances you can sing us a cover of one of your songs? Um, Red 40, that with what I have here, it would just be really difficult, and the sound would be terrible because I'm only running my phone's microphone and the microphone on the webcam uh, feeding the YouTube live stream. So it would totally overload the microphone, and without drums or anything, it just wouldn't. Yeah, I can't really do I Bleed Mercury as a one man band, unfortunately. Probably the best I could do would be to pull up a song on YouTube and then play guitar along with it. And I don't even know if you would hear the guitar because the amp is way down that way in our jam room. See, I'm in our jam room. Drums behind me, I don't know how well you can see that, and PA and speakers and junk. Und Scheißen. Tej, I am good. I am a little beat. It was just a ridiculous week, but this project don't fund itself. It's super expensive, so I've just got to work my ass off and make that money. Katie, I agree. Tej is awesome. Katie, thank you for sharing the live stream. Katie says, you work so hard, deal, you should get more rest. I would like to, but it's just not possible. Red 40 says, where's your other buddy that is usually hosting the live with you? That would be Father Demori. He is dealing with some family issues, taking care of some people in his family at the moment. He should be back soon. Mama Christie says, sorry, my loves, I have to go. I'm having some issues today with my lungs. I will see you all next week. Mama Christie, I hope you're feeling better soon. I totally understand. Please just go take care of yourself and get comfortable. Tej says, did you see the audio clip I sent you? Tej, I did not. I will check after the live stream. Please don't have bad news for me. I can't handle it. It's been too stressful of a week. Jenny Craven, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Leslie Knott, welcome, Leslie. Good to see you here, my dear. How are you doing? Katie says, worried about Mama. I think we all are. Fortunately, Mama Christie is a warrior. That woman is more resilient than most people I have known in my life. An outrageously rare, beautiful soul. Teach says, no, it's drums. Okay. I couldn't handle bad news. All right, now I'm looking forward to it. Gosh, I bet you're just tearing it up. Oh, that is so cool. Tej has been playing drums lately, and she's fucking killing it. She's killing it. And that excites me. I'm super excited about that. Jenny Craven says, please say prayers for my family. My brother passed away with brain tumor. Jenny, I absolutely will send prayers up for you. And my friends, all of you in the live stream, if you could reach out to Jenny and send a kind word, whether it's prayer, meditation, however it is you communicate with God, Buddha, Allah, the universe, please send that positive energy her way. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for sending positive vibes and love to Jenny Craven. Kevin Scott, welcome to the live stream. Michelle Zelenak, hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Welcome to the live stream. Michelle is such a lovely name. Jenny Dart, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you with us. Tej, I am super excited to hear that audio now. Yeah. Tej, I have a request. When you get around to it, okay, no pressure. But when you think you could pull it off and when you have time, again, no pressure, maybe you could pound out a cover of Push It by Static X at some point. I would love that so much. And it's got to be video too. Look at me, I'm telling you no pressure, and then I'm making demands. Michelle Zelenak says, you did fine. Perfect. Michelle, thank you. Excellent. Usually I don't do so well with names. Teach says, I'm on it. I mean, if you can do it, awesome. I would love that. I would consider it an early birthday gift. Sheila, thank you for the likes. Teach says, I'll try my best too. I know you'll try your best. Don't push yourself. I know you're working your ass off too between job and school. But if you have extra time and you're so inclined, and it's not a chore or anything, I would love that. Padre would love it too, I'm sure. That went by too quick. It looked like anthrophobia. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. I got P. Jeff something. It went by too quickly, but Jeff, welcome to the live stream. Guys, for a while there, I was playing so much I didn't even want to look at a guitar, but now I'm feeling the urge. Usually just to have one in my hand and kind of plink around. I have to get away from it every so often because I just get sick of it. I don't want to look at a guitar. I don't want to listen to music, nothing. Trent Kruger says hello from Alaska. Hello, Trent. Pleasure to have you here with us. Welcome to the I Bleed Mercury live stream. Katie says, scrolled out for fuck's sake. Well, stop doing that. Lonely Forever says, we would appreciate you for doing it. Appreciate. Okay. Lonely Forever, I'm missing some context. Appreciate who for doing what? I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. Brenda Moyer, welcome to the live stream. Lonely Forever says, the guitar. Where even is the frickin' plug for the guitar? Trent Kruger says, like a vampire or lichen? Well, I lean on the vampy side. Nothing I can do about that. It's in my mitochondria. But we welcome everyone. Love the lichens. You guys have all the fun. The lichens are real party animals. They know how to have a good time. Vampires, bunch of conceited, hoity-toity, arrogant bastards. Think they know everything. Think they're better than everybody. I like hanging with the animals. Katie says, love DL on guitar. Well, I have a guitar in my lap. There you go. Now I'm on a guitar. Katie says, DL is fire. I'm not, but thank you. Thank you just the same. Ghostface, welcome to the live stream. It is a pleasure to see you here. What you been up to? Ghostface says, hola. Hola, Ghostface. Trent Kruger says, hell yeah, bro, like the style. Thank you so much, Trent. I appreciate that, my friend. Katie says, Rise of the Lichens is one of my favorite films. Saw it when it came out. It's been forever, though. Ghostface says, I finally arrived. I finally caught one, and I am so glad. We did go on hiatus for a while, but we're back now. Katie says, yes, you are. Fire, you mean? Oh, stop it. Trent says, I am a hybrid. Hybrid vampire lichen. Best of both worlds. Ghostface says, welcome back. How are you? Ghostface, I am doing fantastic. Busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, but I am doing well. I truly have a blessed life. I am doing great. How are you doing, Ghostface? Lonely Forever says, I knew I followed you before. Rose says, you need Jesus. Guys, I'm sorry. I keep hitting my ring on the glass here. Hope that's not too annoying. I'll try to be more mindful of it. Rose says, you need Jesus. Rose, I agree. I would suggest capitalizing his name. But I agree. No joke. No lie. Katie says, yes, you know what I think. Katie, yes, I do. I know what you think. Trent Kruger says, yes, best of both worlds. Ghostface says, I am okay, just old and tired. Oh, stop. And Ghostface, you look fantastic. If that's what people have to look forward to by getting old, where do I sign up? Rose, thank you so much for sharing the live stream. Truly, truly appreciate that. Tej having a good time in the chat, probably at my expense. I see, and I know Tej, she's laughing at me. Not with me, she's laughing at me. Vampy Becky, thank you for liking the live stream. Sheila McPeak, thank you for the likes. Lonely Forever, thank you for sharing the live stream. Abby Kate, welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you here. I am out of tune. Teach says, I was casually laughing at the you should consider capitalizing his name. Actually, not casually. Katie, thank you so much. Vampy Becky says, we'll catch you all next week. Thanks for brightening my day once again. Vampy Becky, thank you so much for stopping by. Always a pleasure to have you hanging out with us. And that concludes the first hour of the live stream. One more to go. Let's check YouTube comments. Claudia Kemke says, hello from Germany. All right. Ghostface says, DL, I am liking the little flash of peck we get today. Flash of peck. What is peck? What R is peck? I don't know. Katie says, I've been doctors. I think you meant I've been to the doctor, and I've got dermatitis on my face. It's so itchy and sore. I feel like a freak. Well, get your freak on. If you feel like a freak, be a freak. No need to be self-conscious. Having to use steroid cream, steroid cream for fuck's sake. Teach says DL is giving us ASMR that nobody asked for. I was? What did I do? Tell me what it was and I'll not do it. Teach helps keep my cringe from reaching stratospheric heights. Silky McGee says, not interested in Silver Dick, but thanks. Who was offering? Bat Anonymous says, pecs are the chest. Let's close that up a bit. Keyboard ASMR. Gotcha. What was I looking up? Oh, no, I was typing a comment response to somebody on the YouTube live stream. Sorry about that, guys. You need an ear cuff, in my opinion. Ear cuff. Let me just check comments one more time over on YouTube. Okay. Teach says Ghostface got it. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to rack your noggins with clickety clack. Ghostface says laughing my ass off. Who was offering? Yeah, I was definitely not offering Silver Dick. I don't know that anybody was. I don't swing that way. Katie says, I'm definitely not complaining about DL showing his pecs. Arf, arf, arf. Katie says, oh, don't be shy, DL. It's a good thing. Ghostface says, I like the AMSR. What does that stand for, AMSR? I am curious. Ghostface says, make my name. Make your name ASMR. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Interesting. I know what it is. I didn't know what the abbreviation stood for. Ghostface says, I still have a drawing of you somewhere. I would love to see that. If you find it, send it to me. I'd love to see that. Katie says, sorry, I'll calm down. Katie, you don't need to calm down. Teach says, thanks, Google. Yes, I could have Googled it, but when I flip over to Google, the screen is just blindingly bright. And I figured one of you good people who are smarter than me could just type it in the comments. Ghostface says, let me find it. I have too many folders. Every time I see you, I'm like, oh, wait, I have a drawing of him. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. Slightly scared, welcome to the live stream. Katie says, not my fault. I find you nice to look at. Well, I like to look sharp for you guys, and if I was blessed with good looks, I don't know that that's true. I think honestly, I'm pretty average. I'm not fishing for compliments. It's just what I think is true. But if it's true that I'm good looking, I guess that's okay. I don't know that it does me any favors in life. It's just, you have the face you were born with. Ghostface says, I knew Teach would get it before me. Teach says, oh no, it's fine. It's easier for me to Google than you right now. Well, I can pretty easily pull it up. Just, head over to the to a Chrome tab. It's just so bright. It smacks me in the face with its brightness. Bat Anonymous says, set Google to dark mode. It won't blind you. I should do that. I should do that. I will do that. I'm going to do that. Katie says, oh, shut up, Yale. You're gorgeous. Your mom's gorgeous. Ow! Your mom's gorgeous. Teach those, you remember that vape that you gave me when you were here? I love those things. I've totally pivoted to those now exclusively. Ghostface says, you're very handsome. Ghostface, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just the face I was born with, I didn't have anything to do with it. It wasn't an accomplishment. But thank you so much just the same. I truly appreciate that. Katie says, as a straight female, you are. Thank you, Katie. Thank you so much. Teach says, I just checked out that Static X song, and I'm definitely going to try it. Excellent. I am legitimately looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to hearing the audio that you sent me and hearing your progress. Teach, look, I'm not stroking your ego. Teach, you really seriously have blown my mind. I know Padre is, and he and I have talked at length about this. Your progress on drums is astounding. It's something neither he nor I have ever seen, ever. It's mind blowing. It really is. Slightly Scared 75, thank you for sharing the live stream. Lonely Forever says, I have everything set to night mode. LOL. It's the only way to roll. I just didn't know you could do it on Google. Ghostface says, "May I ask where your name is from again? Was it Nordic?" No, actually, DL stands for Dirty Lumberjack. I'm just kidding. But my family on my father's side, which is if I were to claim a side, and I don't really, I'm just a guy on Earth. I claim no allegiance to any family, group, organization, cult, collective, religion, political party, etc., etc., etc. But my family on my father's side immigrated from Wales, and the funny thing about that is there is apparently this stereotype in the UK of the Welsh as being what they call sheep shaggers. I don't know if that's still a prevalent stereotype, but it is true according to my understanding. So my family emigrated from Wales to Kentucky, and in the United States, uh, people who live in Kentucky are considered hillbillies. So there's that. For the record, I do not shag sheep, and I'm not a hillbilly. But no, not Nordic, Welsh. And all of my names are Welsh, first, middle, and surname. Katie says, "You should teach. Good luck, babe." Katie, I'm sure she appreciates that, but if you could hear her progress on the instrument, she doesn't need luck. She's got plenty of talent. I would like to have some of her talent. Tej, give me some of your talent. I could use it. Ghostface says Tej is good at everything. Tej is amazing, and I can't wait for us to get her over here. Katie says I got to grade 4 and want to start drums again. Drums are fun. Drums are a blast. Tej says that's so amazing. Tej, I love you so much, my dear. I can't wait for you to get back here and give you a big squeeze. Ghostface says I'm Black Irish, but I prefer if people refer to me as my name and not my race. LOL. That is not a popular sentiment these days, but it's the way I roll. There's this strange convoluted logic now that seeing through a person's race, which to me is more or less meaningless. Even your culture, which people have elevated to the status of being something that's sacred, is meaningless to me. Culture doesn't make a fuck to me. I don't care about a person's culture or their race. That's not a popular sentiment nowadays, but I care about, as the old cliche goes, I care about the content of a person's character, content and quality of your character. And hey, have fun with your culture, man. Knock yourself out. Have a good time. If it's important to you, cool. That's a big part of the reason why I prefer to go through life as more or less a solitary individual. Because whether it's whatever group, collective, organization, culture, whatever it is that you decide to align yourself with, at some point, they're going to require more of you than I'm willing to give. Anyway, I guess I kind of went on a rant there. I apologize. Katie says I was born in UK, but both biological parents are from Ireland, but I was adopted. Teach says here's some talent. Katie says, oh, I can imagine she's killing it. She is. She absolutely is. Tej will be right back. Ghostface says, I got myself new violin strings. Ghostface, I did not know you played violin. That is really cool. Do you have any of your work on the internet that I can listen to? Ghostface says, I'm just a person. Let's just call each other by our names, not what color our skin is. I agree. I agree. A lot of people don't these days, but I don't identify with humanity. Humans, what can I say? They do their thing, I do mine. But Ghostface, that is my philosophy in a nutshell. Ghostface says it's mostly people who are always on the internet and need something to be mad about. Again, I can only agree. It's very, it's people, people, people are able to pull a great deal of validation from all of their noble, righteous crusades, whether social, political, religious, philosophical, whatever. And I just don't require that validation. I don't need to be a part of a group or a collective of any kind to feel validated. And because these days, I dare say most people are wrapped up in that shit, um, I just prefer to avoid most people. Katie says, don't apologize, DL. Well, I generally I don't want to get too deep in the weeds on ranting about what I see as being the hopelessness of the current state of society. That shit gets pretty tedious after 30 seconds. Ghostface says, I like the rants. It connects us to each other in a way. Yeah, rants, I'll be the first to admit, rants are fun. They're fun. Uh, they're dangerous in that they, I think they're a part of what attracts people to some to some righteous crusade. And crusades and causes often don't end well. So I don't rant so much anymore. Um, and I don't know that they do a lot of good. I don't know that they change anything. I don't know that I'm going to change anybody's mind with my views and my opinions, regardless of how well thought out my arguments are. So I treat the state of affairs in this country, in this world, like the weather. It is what it is, and I can't do much about it. So I just pull out an umbrella and go about my day. But rants are fun. There's just a danger of getting people worked up and riled up, and at that point, any kind of reconciliation becomes very difficult, if not impossible. And we forget that that other person, that Republican, that Democrat, that atheist, that Christian, is one of your fellow human beings. What I think of as rant culture allows people to better justify and rationalize their disconnection from one another. And if you can disconnect from another person, the next step is dehumanizing them. And if you can dehumanize them, it tends to go downhill from there. But like I said, I don't trouble myself too much with this stuff. There's just not much I can do about it. Uh, Vampire Queen says, did you get to meet your real parents? Yes, I did. I did. Ghostface says, I do, and the base. That's based. Katie says, it's if you're a nice person or not race, etc., makes no difference to me either. It's who you are inside. That is what I view as just being rational thinking. But People aren't so rational these days. Teach says TikTok really needs an update. It took me ages to get back onto the live. Yeah, I've essentially lost all faith in the platform. This past week, I was planning on doing a test live stream over on X, but I just did not get around to it. It was just an intense week. I just ran my ass off constantly. That Anonymous says, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I hate when vacation ends. That's the rotten thing about uh, vacations. The end. Ghostface says, I'm just ghosty. My race doesn't matter. It's weird people want everyone to know their DNA makeup. I agree. I absolutely agree. And it's tragic that it is fed such vicious division. I mean, people are out for blood these days, and there's just no talking people down to taking a deep breath, declenching, and maybe having a conversation. I don't see how this current state of affairs can be walked back. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see it. Katie says IBM rules. Katie, thank you so much. You're so awesome, Katie. Ghostface says some things you can't change, and that's why very rarely I get into actual debates. Agreed. Same here. Same here. It's like, the crazy guy on the street corner who's yelling at people as they walk by that he's Jesus Christ and everybody's going to hell. You know you're not going to talk any sense into that person, so you just nod, smile politely, and go about your day. Petite Little Mrs. says, hey there, Mercury. It's American made. What's going on, my dear? Good to see you here. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Katie, thank you for the wall of lovely hearts. Teej says, cancel culture unfortunately takes over rant culture quite a lot now. Everyone has to be careful. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy, the self-censorship a person has to engage in just to make it through the day, just to avoid not saying something that might offend somebody. It's just an absolutely bonkers state of affairs. Everyone has to be careful what they say, and I'm honestly tired of it. Teach, I am too. My hope is that everyone collectively will get sick of it and come to their senses. I don't see that happening. I hope it does. Katie says TikTok needs to update its mom. It has a lot of issues. Agreed. Butterfly Kisses. What's going on? It's been a while. Sweet Butterfly Kisses says, hello, my friend. Hello, my dear. I hope you had an amazing weekend. It is great to see you here. Petite Little Mrs. American Made. Yes, I can see you. Absolutely, I can. In fact, here, let's see. Petite Little Mrs. I just followed you back. There you go. Petite Little Mrs. says, I'm trying to say hi, it's American Made. I see you. Absolutely. I do see you, my dear. Lonely Forever says, same here. It seems like, at least the few conversations that I have about these topics, that a lot of people are saying the same thing. That they see that this is clown world. Everybody's lost their freaking minds collectively, and everybody's sick of it. Everybody I talk to. But it's like they only feel safe talking about it if they think I'm not going to jump down their throat, which is a sad state of affairs. People can't just be honest about what they're thinking. Uh, like I said, everybody's got to engage in this constant self censorship, and it's absolutely outrageous. Not too long ago, there was a protest here in Salt Lake City, just a couple blocks from here, about bullshit going on halfway around the world. Okay? People holding up signs and yelling and screaming and cussing and pissed off. Right across the street was a homeless encampment. It gets cold here in Salt Lake City during the winter. Here, right across the street, you have a whole group of people who are digging in the dumpster for their next meal, freezing their ass off on the streets about the only thing that they can focus on. They're addicted to drugs, physically addicted. So you have to get that fix or you're going to get real sick. These poor people are in hell. And across the street, there's people who aren't dealing with those challenges, who are protesting about bullshit going on the other side of the planet. Do you all see the problem there? Rather than, I mean, you do what you want. Your life is your own. You can throw your time and your energy into whatever you want to. But it strikes me as a little concerning that somebody would protest something happening in another country, events over which you and I and they have virtually no control, when there's hungry people right across the street who could use a meal, a conversation, something. You have shit happening right here that you could be engaged in and actually do something about. Hand out some sack lunches, volunteer a few hours at your local Red Cross, something, anything. But whatever, whatever, man. When things get like this, when things descend to this level of insanity, there's just no talking any sense into anybody. You can't have a rational conversation with anyone. It's futile. And because it's futile and I don't like wasting my time, I just kind of shrug and go about my day. American Made, I do see you. I do see you, my dear. I don't know why you're not hearing me. That is strange, but I do see you. Ghostface says, did you ever watch Mama? No, actually, I did not see that. Junebug says, good afternoon, DL. Good afternoon, Junebug. Good to see you here again, my dear. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Killer in the Sheets. It's been a minute. How you doing, man? Killer says, hello, bro. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you here. Hope life is treating you well. Okay, Petite, aka American Made, it does appear that you're seeing me now. I'm hearing you and seeing you, and hopefully you're hearing and seeing me. American Made says, being lazy today, I'm great, and you? Mercury, do you have kids? No, American Made, unfortunately, I allowed that opportunity to pass me by. And that sucks. I went through a period when I realized that I would never have that opportunity again in this new life. That was a rough pill to swallow, but I do have Teach. I consider Teach my adopted daughter, and I couldn't ask for a better one. But no, I have no children from my previous life. Killer in the Sheet says, lots of people going to Clapper just like talk, but not strict at all. Clapper, eh? Sharpie. Blood red. Clapper, eh? I am very intrigued about the possibilities on X uh, because I know Elon is very pro free speech, regardless of what anybody cares about Elon, thinks of Elon. I don't care. I don't care what billionaires are or are not paying in taxes. I care what I'm paying in taxes. I care that my tax bill last year was almost 30 grand. I don't give a shit about what's going on with other people. And I don't care what people have to say about Elon or X. If they are pro free speech, I'm gonna do a test live stream over there and see how it does. But Killer, thank you for that. I will check out Clapper. Much appreciated. Petite Little Mrs., aka American Maid, says, "OMG, you rock. Thanks. Yeah, I was being filtered when I joined earlier. Now they're catching up. LOL." American Maid, can I join live? Let's see. Yeah, we're coming in on the latter half of the live stream. Sure, sure. And I know you, so yeah, that's cool. Um, let me catch up to the comments real quick. Sweet Butterfly Kisses says, "I'd rather chill with my dog instead of dealing with people nowadays." That is a great way to spend your afternoon, and I do that a lot. Vampire Queen says TikTok needs a lot of improvement. I agree. Absolutely agree. Ghostface says most people don't actually care if there's no internet validation. That is sadly so true. Um, People have been dehumanized, and everyone is depressed, anxious, no self esteem, addicted to drugs and various pills, addicted to prawn. People are wrecked. And so they encounter this social ecosystem where they can receive all of that validation, a sense of self worth, a sense of being a part of something bigger than you are, which is a load of bullshit, really. That's propaganda that's used to attract more people to some noble cause that ends up feeding a war that ends up destroying nations. Uh, it's a it's just a sad state of affairs. Jaybird71 says, "Well said, and thank you for the follow." Jaybird, much appreciated. Teach says, "Whatever, man." Katie says, "Mama is a good film." A good friend of mine recommended that movie to me. Teach says, "Now you have me." I do. Teach, I love you so much. I just want to give you a squeeze. When when you get here next, we may be moved out to Deshane. Maybe we can work it out to where you stay with us for a spell. But I know Padre wants to, would probably like you to stay with him, which is understandable. Of course, I don't see there's no reason we can't all go camping together or something. Lonely Forever says Clapper is great. Okay, vote of confidence for Clapper. I will definitely beat that shit. Dollface, what's going on, Dollface? Dollface says, "Hey, how you doing, Dollface?" Let me make sure I am okay. I am following you back, Dollface. I hope you had a lovely weekend, my dear, and it is good to see you here. And I hope you're doing well. Nana, thank you for the follow. Petite Little Mrs., aka American Maid, says, "Well, you have a great day. I'll catch you on TT." American Maid, if you wanted to join, that would be fine. But in any case, thank you for stopping in, and I hope you have an amazing week. Ghostface says, "I am back. I had to get my charger." No worries. Ain't going anywhere for a half hour. Katie says, "Can hear band practice next door." This building is pretty big, and there's a lot of bands that practice here. Dollface, thank you for the heart puff, my dear. Much appreciated. Ghostface says, "It was me. I recommended it." Yeah, Ghostface, I remember you recommended it. I was referring to another friend of mine. But yeah, and I know it got great reviews. Teach says, yeah, I'm going to go check out Clapper too. Interesting. Is this like a new platform that's getting everybody's attention? And guys, yeah, I believe in free speech. I mean, you can't discount the possibility that you may say something to somebody and get poked in the nose. That comes with that's a responsibility that goes with free speech. I am pro free speech, but we really have never pushed the boundaries in these live streams, and we have caught shadow bans and week long bans multiple times. It's so ridiculous, and there's no real um, effective customer service with TikTok because I mean there's billions of people on the platform. They don't have a means of really fixing problems or issues. It sucks. Katie says I need to get my other profile back up. I have more. Nell Buford says I just followed you. Nell, thank you so much. Truly appreciate that. I'm honored that you feel that there's anything we're doing here that you feel is worthy of your time. So thank you. Dollface says I had a great weekend. Me and kids had fun. Dollface, that is awesome. What did you guys do? I'm curious. Katie was saying that the weather there in the UK is really nice. Katie says I just can't get into the email link to it. Passwords forgotten on so much shit. I have to write that stuff down, Katie, or not forget it. Irish Eyes says, hello from Texas. How's it going? Irish Eyes, welcome to the live stream. It is a pleasure to have you here. I am doing fantastic. I hope the very same for you. I hope you and your family and friends have been okay with the storms that tore through Texas. I hope you were spared that. But I am doing fantastic, and it is a pleasure to have you here. Ghostface says we need to hold DL down and make him watch Mama. Oh, you want to have to hold me down? I would watch it. Enough of my friends have recommended it, and I know it got pretty good reviews. So yeah, didn't it have a sequel as well or prequel? I think, or am I thinking of something different? Or you just want to hold me down? The world just wants to hold me down. Teej says, yeah, apparently it's like TikTok. Interesting. I have heard nothing about this Clapper. I shall peep. Lonely Forever says Clapper will not do that junk. That is, I am fully intrigued, and I am absolutely going to check it out. And I mean, especially a lot of you are recommending it, and if it gets Teej's recommendation, that seals the deal for me. Teej, guys, Teej she's smarter than me. Her tactical thinking is so sharp. Her ability to, especially when it comes to understanding human behavior and what people are going to do, predicting based on what somebody is doing and saying right now, predicting how that behavior is going to play out and how it's going to affect other people. Tej is ridiculously sharp. Ghostface says some people will sit there and report the live. Yes, they will absolutely do that. That is so cowardly, but it's all good. I am currently working on technology that will allow me to reach through the internet and smack a fool. Not really, but I wish. Dollface says, right, off to bed, school runs in, morning, night, everyone. Dollface, thank you so much for stopping in. You are wonderful, and I hope you and the kids have a lovely week. Bat Anonymous says, I have an account on Clapper. Don't use it, though. I may start. Interesting. I have, honestly, my much adored coven, I am very surprised because I don't recall since TikTok showed up of a new platform getting so much praise and positive attention. I've heard of Kick, but I haven't really heard a lot of positive things about it. And just now, just in this live stream, so many of you are recommending Clapper. Dolphin says, we had friends around, went in pool, and just had quality time. That is awesome. That is a great way to spend the day. Absolutely lovely. Dolphin, am I still? Yes. Okay. Still following you. Katie says, yes, the weather has been warm here, raining some days, but getting warmer. Depends on where you are in the UK as well. I hope for sunny days uh, every day. Usually the nights are clear, and that's when I drive. Because I don't, my fun car, I don't drive in bad weather. Cazador, it's been a minute. How you doing? My friend says you all should do something with uh, Marilyn Manson. I would love to collaborate with Marilyn Manson. I don't know how that could ever happen. We're not well known enough to do that, but that would be an honor. And as for the controversy, I don't believe anybody until something's proven. Dallas Renee, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you here, my dear. Welcome to the I Believe Mercury Coven and live stream. Yeah, regarding controversy and all the bullshit you encounter on the internet, I want to see proof. I don't believe anyone. Show me proof. So until there's proof, and it looks like a lot of the proof and allegations have disappeared. But yeah, a collab with Marilyn Manson would be pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. Motherfucker, yeah. That first one was weak. There we go. Lonely Forever says, Kick isn't much. Clapper is the new tick. Okay. Lonely Forever, thank you for that. And Lonely Forever, there we go. I am following you back, my friend. Thank you so much for the intel. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, brother. I'm going to assume your gender based on your profile pic. But you strike me as a thick-skinned individual, not the type to get so offended over such a thing. And if I misassumed your gender, I'm sure you can correct me, and I will apologize, and all will be well, and we can all get on with our lives. Why couldn't life just be that simple? Katie says, I'm eating a honeycomb covered in chocolate. That sounds yummy. Probably not so healthy, but very yummy. Katie says, that's so not interesting. Lonely Forever says, nope, not much. Not much what? Excuse me for a moment. Was it Tabor? Welcome to the live stream. Rebel Princess, welcome to the live stream. Just a moment, my friends. Wide field of view on the webcam for the YouTube live stream. Probably can totally see me. Oh well. Fuck it. Johnny Goodall, welcome to the live stream. Philip Winkler, welcome back, my friend. Let's see. 15 minutes left in the live stream. Call sign, welcome to the live stream. Vampy Kitten, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you here, Vampy Kitten. For those of you who are showing up for the first time, you're wondering who the hell I am, what this is, what's going on here, and what we're all about. I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for a vampy cyber metal band, I Bleed Mercury, out of Salt Lake City. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, and a dash of David Bowie, you will love I Bleed Mercury. You can check out our music on all music streaming platforms. We live stream here every Sunday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. Welcome, one and all. Welcome all you motherfuckers. Katie says, I have a sweet tooth like you wouldn't know, hence why I'm a little chub. Philip says, "Sa dude, what's up?" I love that scene from Scary Movie. What's up? Lonely Forever says, I'm grabbing you on YouTube and iHeart. Excellent. Thank you so much, my friend. Jay, welcome to the live stream. Much appreciated. Vampy Kitten says, Resist is still my favorite song. I listen to it all the time. Probably be next month. We'll be going into the studio and recording the next song. And it takes a while because this shit ain't cheap. Just basic day-to-day operations run me about $550, $600 a month. And then recording costs on top of that, $1,000 per song minimum. And right now I'm the only one funding this bitch. It's not cheap. It takes longer than I would like it to. That's just the way it goes. I have some vehicle repairs that I'm working on right now, so that is the delay. I'm funneling money into that. But next month we should be ready to record. The song is called Echoes of Dusk. And I'm also, some of you knew this already, I am also writing a book. I am nearly halfway done. It is a novel, and the lyrics of our songs and the events of the book tie in together. They mesh perfectly. So I think that's, when it gets done, it's going to be really cool. And no band has really ever done that before. And I think you all are going to like it. And if Father Demoria is not able to join me next week, you guys let me know in the chat if you want, and I'll do a reading of the book, of what's been written so far. It's quite a bit. Let me know if you want to hear that. It'll take up most of the live stream, so you guys let me know. If you want to hear it, I'll do another reading. Katie says, my meds also make me gain weight. I'm not that bad, just a little more than I should be. I'm only 5'3". Katie, you might just be fine the way you are. I mean, exercise and healthy diet ain't going to hurt anyone, though. But you do you. You're just fine in my book. Vampy Kitten says, my 7-month-old daughter smiles when I play that song. That is so awesome. That is so cool. We have actually received several pictures from people of their kids rocking out to our music. Lonely Forever says, your videos are awesome. Lonely Forever, thank you so much. And I have plans for those to get much better in the future. Right now, we only have just very basic lyric videos up. Nothing special, but we'll be doing something about that in the future. Philip says, I'll buy some t-shirts to help support you. Where are they? There should be a link to the merch store on our website, which is ibleedmercury.com. I truly appreciate that, Philip. Thank you. Katie says, can't wait to hear Echoes of Dusk. I'm so excited, going to explode. She says, yeah, Philip, I'm going to buy some merch to help the band out. I truly appreciate it, my friends. Thank you so much. Lonely Forever says, that would be awesome, though. I definitely have plans to do some more cinematic videos in the future for Resist, for the lyric videos that we have up now, for all of it. In fact, let me see. I am curious if we have Deathly Pale on our YouTube channel. Yep, Deathly Pale is on our YouTube channel. Deathly Pale number 9 is the name of the song. And because DistroKid is our distributor, Resist is not actually posted on our YouTube channel, but it is on YouTube. Just type in I Bleed Mercury Resist, and it will come up. Only 132 views. What? Are you kidding me? Unacceptable. So right now, there's 2 songs that you can find on YouTube. Deathly Pale number 9, which is on our YouTube channel. That's I Bleed Mercury Official on YouTube. And Resist is not actually on our channel, but it is on YouTube. Posted there through, excuse me, not DistroKid, TuneCore. Provided to YouTube by TuneCore. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. All right, back to TikTok. Where'd you go? All right. That anonymous says, I just tried to start a live on Clapper. It seems no minimum number of followers needed. That's awesome. As I remember when we started on TikTok, you needed at least 1,000. Lady Melinda, hello, my dear. Welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here. Glad you could make it. Philip Winkler says, right on, heading there now. But bam! Philip, you are freaking awesome. Thank you so much, brother. We've actually had a few people, like St. Lawrence. She bought the I Bleed Mercury t-shirt and then did some really cool TikTok videos with it. Lonely Forever says, I can't wait. Thank you so much, my friend. We have close to 20 songs written. It's just, it's incredibly expensive doing a band. But I think in the near future, we'll be kind of moving along at a good clip. I'll have a lot of other expenses taken care of outside of I Bleed Mercury, and I can focus on recording music and getting more music out there more quickly. Lori, I'm just going to say Lori. I don't want to butcher your name. Lori says, are all your songs dark, or do you have others too? We have a ton of music written, and right now we have 2 songs out in the wild, and that is Deathly Pale number 9, which you can find on our YouTube channel, which is I Bleed Mercury Official on YouTube, and Resist, which is on YouTube, but not our YouTube channel, because it was posted to YouTube through TuneCore. And let's see, Resist, you can listen to Resist on all music streaming platforms. Katie says, DP number 9 is an awesome tune. Thank you so much, Katie. I can't wait for you guys to hear all the others we have. Lonely Forever says, that's the one I like. Damn good vid. Thank you, Lonely Forever. Truly appreciate that. Katie says, where can I get the demo version of Resist? Because I like that one as well as the new one. The demo version, I'm not even sure where that's at anymore. It may just be on our on the computer here. Lonely Forever says Deathly was a great video. That was actually done by our videographer, who has, I believe, he moved to Florida. He may still be able to work for us. All right. 4 minutes left in the live stream. Angel, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you here. Vampy Kitten says, it's good to see you again and see you doing well. You may remember me as Gothic Darling. Okay, I gotcha. Katie says 4 minutes. No. Yes. Sorry. Because I've got fires to put out and people to rescue after the live stream, unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. I live to serve. Lonely Forever says, I think you might remember me as Dead Inside. Okay. Yes, I do now. I do remember. Y'all have changed, or maybe you have multiple profiles. Or did you nuke the old one? Katie says it's almost 10 p.m. here. Wow, so Katie, you start listening at 8 and go till 10. And we go from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Sheila, thank you for the likes. Katie says, yep. Katie says, my favorite part of the week. Vampy Kitten says, my old one got hacked, but then I went off social media to have my daughter Zoe. I see. Well, congratulations on your new daughter Zoe. That is awesome. Congratulations on being a new mommy. Lonely Forever, aka Dead Inside, says, you're always my favorite live. Thank you so much, my friend. I truly appreciate that. Now I can only think of you as Dead Inside. Deb, welcome to the live stream. Katie says, I can't believe my son is 9 in August. They do grow up so fast. Too fast. Way too fast. All right, my friends, it's just about time to wrap things up. Vampy Kitten, are your lives still done on the same days as I remember them being? No, they have changed. We're on Sundays now, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, my friends, that just about does it for me. Sheila, Vampy Kitten, aka Gothic Darling. Let's see. Katie, Dead Inside. Ghostface, Onyx Raven, Rochelle, Siggy, Randy, my much adored Teach, Lori, Philip, Lady Melinda, Batnonymous, Gabatron, all of you lovely, wonderful people, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I had a great time. I hope you all have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for the kind words, the support. Vampy Kitten, you do as well, my friend. You have a wonderful week. Good to see you here again. Love and adore all you guys. Thank you so much for everything. We couldn't do this without you guys. You're all amazing. Hope to see you back next weekend, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You all have a beautiful week. All right, YouTube. That does it for me. You all have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday.